Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the globe. This is Karen, aka Complete. Welcome to Complete Collective Conversations in Flow. I hope you are well. I was sitting here. I was sitting here watching the clock count down, and I was like, my heart started going boom, 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 boom. And I was thinking, I can imagine what it's like to be on a television studio or just about to go on live with the news, wherever you are, and just that human emotion of anticipation and adrenaline rush just running through our bodies. Anyway, so I'm here now. I'm live, and I welcome you to this space. So I'm doing something a little bit different today. I've actually interviewed my guest, Shanel Brown, or Shanel Brown Fashions, earlier this week. And it was a really beautiful interview. So I'm going to be live streaming that, and a little bit more about what she does will come will come out in the open. You will see her passion. You will see her ethics about fashion, and what she brings to this world. And I'm using a different setup, so I'm thinking, where am I looking? Which camera am I looking at? Right. So okay, up there. So before we start, I would like to just bring myself to center, bring us here to center, bring us present, to be able to receive all that is going to be talked about today, and also to connect with what is being said with regards to dreams and aspirations and really living to the fullest. And while I'm saying that, it's a full moon tomorrow, and this full moon on the 23rd of July is about being in flow. So being in flow with your dreams, your aspirations, being in flow with peace and tranquility. Kind of moving away from any kind of drama, also being able to recognize when it's around you. So I'm contemplating whether to do a full moon meditation. I will let you know. You'll see the broadcasts if you're in my listing or in my WhatsApp group. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to Shanel Brown, an amazing woman, or should I say young lady, full of passion for fashion. So I'm going to show you a clip first, okay, just to introduce you to her. Wow, isn't that amazing? I'm tempted to play it again. I was tempted to play it again. So here we are. Here's our interview earlier this week. Hi, Shanel. Welcome to my space.
Everyone. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I am so happy that we are able to do this. So I'm just going to welcome my viewers, my guests. So good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. And whenever you're watching this, we are welcoming you into the space of Complete Collective Conversations in Flow. So I'm introducing you to Shanel Brown Fashions. And I'm just going to say, yeah, let's do our thing. Woo! Show off your outfit. Show off your outfit.
Yeah.
Okay. So a little bit. So just to give you, I like to give everybody a bit of a background of how I meet my guests. And so the actual confession is that we haven't actually met in person.
No.
And no, we haven't, have we? But I feel like I know you already. The passion, the energy that flows between the screen, as you could, I suppose you guys are witnessing right now. Yeah. So I will say my little bit with regards to how I've come to know about you and to experience you. So I met your mum on a retreat that I was part of, and your mum was the holistic chef. Oh my gosh, the food and everything, how she looked after us.
My
On
goodness. My mom's cooking. My
yeah.
God.
Oh, amazing. And then
Yeah.
she took part in some of the activities, and I know that not to talk her business, but she had a transformation in one of
Yeah.
the sessions, the red carpet session. So I won't say too much about that for anyone who will come on one of my red carpet adventures or sessions in the future. And then she told me all about you and how spiritual and how wonderful and creative you are. And so here we are. And then you joined my meditations, and you've continued to do so. And then
Yeah.
I've learned more about you and discovered more about you, and just love what you bring to this world.
Thank
So the
you.
question I ask you, right? This is like introducing you to this space. Yeah. So the question I'm asking you is, what does being authentic mean to you? So really, so introduce yourself to the audience, and then I'd love you to answer that question.
No problem. Hi, guys. So I'm Shanel Brown. I'm a designer, artist, all around a creative person. And I have a company, Shanel Brown, where I make clothing and jewelry, which I'm wearing my pieces today. And what does authenticity mean to me? It just is being yourself and being unapologetically yourself, just authentically, not being afraid of what people think and how you would be perceived, and just doing it for you. Most importantly, I think for me, that's what authenticity means to me. Yeah.
Beautiful. So how did you? So the title of this show, when I show this segment, so I'm letting everybody know that we're pre-recording because we couldn't come together live on the Thursday. So I'll be streaming this live again on the Thursday. So what I want to ask you is, with regards to your fashion and your expression, tell us a little bit about that, and then I'm going to ask you other questions, from some of your lives and some of the experiences
Yeah.
I've through you. Yeah. So tell me a
Yeah.
bit about your passion for fashion.
So it all, to be honest, it started a long time ago. When I was young, I think I had a clear vision of what I always wanted to do. If it wasn't singing, it was fashion. If it wasn't fashion, then it was acting. But my style is very colorful, bright, full of pattern, full of textures and mixed media. And I work in different mediums, not just everything on the computer, but I love to get my hands in and paint and collage. And so my style, I think, is very unique to me. I haven't really seen a lot of other people do the same that I'm doing. There's some on the similar, but like I said, it's more individual. So I can't really say, oh, where my style comes from, but yeah, it's very individual.
Okay. So where did you study fashion?
So I actually started off when I was in college. I did a competition with a company called FAD, FAD. They're a charity, and they kind of get you started off in like the fashion. So they introduce you to pattern cutting and really looking at the form of the body and then putting your creative spin on there. And I was selected to go to London Fashion Week and also make a piece for that. And that was the start of like, yes, oh my God, I absolutely love this. And from there, I went to study at Ravensbourne. I did a fashion foundation for 1 year. And from then, I went to the University of Northampton and I studied there for 3 years for my bachelor's. And here I am now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So I'm going to ask you to describe, what you're wearing now. I love it. I just love it. And I hope that
Thank
people
you.
can see the essence of it on the screen. So I want you to describe the concept of what you're wearing, and what kind of, I'm looking for the word, influenced you, motivate you, whatever it is
Yeah.
to design that.
So this idea, it was in the middle of lockdown. I was looking through old pictures when we went to Jamaica, and I was inspired by the vibrancy of like the flowers and the forests and how everything's just in harmony together. And from there, I thought I would love to do that, but in my own original concept. So this print is called the Jamaican leaf print. So it's like a kaleidoscope of different like leaves in like different colors, just folding in on each other. And that was definitely the concept for this collection and for this piece. And this one was like hand drawn, and then I put it into the computer and then did all the techie stuff.
Right.
And then sent it off to be printed. So my work is very textiles print based. So yeah, that was the concept. Jamaica, the Caribbean, summer, vibrancy. Yeah.
And what is it? So it's printed on what? Silk, satin?
Yeah, silk.
Ooh.
I try to keep my fabrics organic. I'm trying to stay away from plastic man-made fibers, because it's not very ecologically friendly. So definitely moving on, it's all natural based. I think it's very important as a designer to play my parts as well. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about that then, about eco-friendly. How deep do you go into that?
So maybe not a lot of people know that the fast fashion, not fashion in general, but fast fashion industry is got a bad reputation for wastage, encouraging consumerism. So buy, you have a new event, buy another dress, and then you only wear it once, and then on to the next one, and it's causing a lot of problems with landfill. Most of it is man-made fibers, so it's plastic. It doesn't break down. There's mountains of it, and as a designer, it's my responsibility to make sure that I don't impact the environment. So my brand is very slow fashion. You buy a well-made, good quality piece, and you wear it for, you wear it more than once. It's not just buy this and then on to the next one. Yeah. I think it's very important we go back to that, have amazing piece that we wear over and over again. And then when we're finished with it, we share it with someone else. We don't just send it to the landfill. Yeah.
Okay, so recycling.
Yes, definitely.
Recycling with love.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
Lovely. Okay, so I know that you travel. Yeah, so you go to Italy, and you go to different places. So talk a little bit about how you're influenced in those ways as well, and your jewelry.
Yes, so Italy is a beautiful country, warm, friendly people, and just being in like a different climate to being in the city, because the city is very fast. And just being in that environment where it's just laid back, and everyone has a relationship with the food, with the land, and they have a culture that has definitely come across in also what I would like my brand to be like, to have a culture and a relationship with not just clothing, but with the environment as well. So it's definitely, if you haven't been to Italy, I definitely recommend going. It's a beautiful country. The food's amazing.
Guess what? You can take me next time.
Definitely.
if you, I will say to you know, I don't know. Well, you can share your social media, the bits that
Yeah,
you want to share here, so that people can actually experience you through your social media. I feel like I know you through
yeah.
your self-expression, your authenticity, your love, your passion for your
Yeah.
environment. I love it. And so,
Thank
what I'm going
you.
to say, I just do. It's like I feel it. I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? I just
Yeah,
and I'm always sharing it with my daughters, your adventures, and also how you display and you introduce your fashion. Yeah, you
yeah.
do it yourself. I love it. I love it. I love your little clip.
Thank
So
you.
I'm hoping that you're going to send me the compilation. Or I'm going to have it so when I'm broadcasting on
Definitely.
Thursday, that I can share all of your beauty and your passion, your fashion to our
Definitely.
audience. Yeah.
Definitely. I have to say, I can't take all the credits. I am heavily guided. Um, and inspiration, it just comes from the divine. That's one thing I have to say. Like, it's just the way that things just pop in. There's always a solution to my
Mm.
questions. And for example, I want to make something amazing, but I don't want to think too much about it. I will do something else, get myself in the right frame of mind, and it just comes to me. So I definitely can't take all the credit. I'm heavily guided by my spiritual team. Thank you, guys. Definitely couldn't do it alone and without them. So that's one thing I just had to put in there.
That definitely resonates with me. And actually, as we're
Yeah.
talking about it, my whole body is vibrating from
Yeah.
that acknowledgement, because the things that we do, you know, to make it right or to feel right or to be free and easy with it, it is
Mm,
guidance. It is the knowing that we can trust that we are in flow, on
yes.
path. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's
Yeah.
so. What's coming up? Are you going to be doing a fashion show anytime soon? How are people going to be able to see your products and really kind of?
So So at the moment, I haven't got anything fashion show related. At the moment, I'm concentrating on building a brand on social media, so Instagram, Facebook. That's really the platform that I will be pushing all the videos, exciting moments. I think we're planning to do a fashion show next year. It's in talks, but it's not finalized. So I will definitely keep people updated on my website, social media about when that's happening. But for now, everything is on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So, would you want to share your social medias here and now so that people can
Yes.
know where to find you and experience you?
Yes. So you can find me at chanelbrown.co on Instagram. Just like how the name is spelt down here, if you can see it, with a .co at the end. And Chanel Brown Jewelry on Facebook. You can find the links to Facebook on the Instagram as well. And the link to my website is also in my description on Instagram. So yeah, that's where you can find all the works, all the videos, all the posts. Yeah, everything's there.
And again, we're going to give you a little bit of a snippet. Hopefully, maybe on the tag of re re re. My words are getting stuck today. Re streaming this recording. There you go.
Lovely.
Anyway, so I'm hoping that we get to meet each other in person very soon. I think you're. Are you
Definitely.
coming? Are you coming to the retreat in
I'm
August?
not
Do
able
you
to
know?
come to the retreat. I would have loved to. I think last year I was definitely planning to come, but a meet is
Yeah.
definitely overdue now. I need to
Yes.
see you in person.
Yeah. And we're going to do that kind of heart to heart hug,
Yes,
exchange
finally.
energy, and it'll be so beautiful. Oh,
Yes.
so I want to say thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much
you for
for
having
taking
me.
this time. Yeah, and
Thank you
I'm
so
looking
much.
forward to getting the responses from everyone when they really experience what you bring to this world with regards to your passion, for fashion.
Yes.
So
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Okay. So just I was thinking about the recording that day. It was so hot. It was like sweltering, and you know when you're so hot and the air is thin and you just think, oh my gosh. But I'm not complaining. I'm loving the weather. We're topping up on our vitamin D. The sun is sun kissing us, nurturing us, healing us. So I am not complaining. I'm just acknowledging the power of the sun and the heat. Anyway, for those of you who joined afterwards, I'm just going to share again. I'm going to share again the compilation of Shanel's fashion. Here we go. Yes, do check her out. Do check her out. Check out her fashion. Check out her feeds. See, go to her website. See the beauty and the quality of her products, her fashion sense. You heard it here, how she's inspired by nature, by ethical designing, slow fashion, so creating something that can be shared in the future, that's long lasting, it's classical. I really encourage you to go and check out her website, Shanel Brown. Okay, right, so moving on, before I end, I wanted to just again introduce you to, oh, let me see which I'm saying about the cameras today. Okay, this is my new room mist spray, which is called Unconditional. And the little bit of writing there, the small writing is when I am, you are, we are. When we connect, when we're in flow, this room spray is to motivate you, encourage you, inspire you. It's programmed and intuitively blended to activate and align and balance and clear all your energy points, all your chakra points, as you can see behind me. And so you'll find out more about that on my feeds, and they are available now. They're actually going out. I've got my parcels all lined up to go out. Okay, the other thing is it's a full moon tomorrow. I'm debating whether to do a full moon meditation. The full moon for July is about being in flow. Right, and so when we talk about being in flow, let's have a look. Being in flow is being in flow with who you are, your full potential, what you bring to this world. Are you tapping into the fullness of who you are? And I've chosen and selected some affirmations here I wanted to share with you, to encourage you to be connected to who you are, connected to the divine, connected to Mother Earth, the universe, to foster that collective consciousness of unity, love, peace, and tranquility. So here we go. And take a deep breath in. Yeah, let's do another one of those. All that is mine by divine right is now released and reaches me in perfect ways under grace. We are entitled. We were born divine. I am undisturbed by appearances. I trust in the Most High, Infinite Spirit, God, who brings me to the desires of my heart. These affirmations are said with intention. I'm putting them out there, rippling them out, sharing them out across the globe, sending that intention to you, loved ones, even people I don't know or haven't met. The divine plan of my life cannot be tampered with. It is incorruptible, indestructible. It awaits only my recognition. It awaits only my recognition. We're talking about your dreams and aspirations. We're talking about the desires of your heart, talking about your authentic self, just like you saw Shanel really kind of expressing who she is through her fashion, understanding what she wants to present, how she wants to present it, thinking about the ethics of the world and the global effect on the effect on the global economy and the world at large. So recognize your power, recognize what you bring to this world. We all have talents and gifts, and I encourage you and invite you to explore them. And this is what we'll be doing going forward with this show. As you see, it's Complete Collective Conversations in Flow, where we're talking about love, light, and contrast. And when I talk about contrast, I'm talking about life lessons where we have the opportunity to expand our awareness and our perspective, where we can stand back and have be self-reflective, to understand who we are and how we show up and how we want to show up and how we want to share our gifting. I'm not going to preach. Anyway. Let's end with one. Let me try. Divine activity is now operating in my mind, body, and affairs, whether I see it or not. I'm going to repeat that one. Divine activities now operating in my mind, body, and affairs, whether I see it or not, whether I acknowledge or know what's happening, what I present, how people see me, how I show up. Just be yourself, just flow. So I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful Friday, or if it's Australia, you're already in Friday, so a beautiful weekend. Sending you love, peace, and tranquility, and a big happy ripple. Let me just show you where you can find us here. Yep, at Pona Quest. You can see Pona Quest Facebook, Pona Quest website, and you can also see it at the YouTube channel. I will be sharing that on my feeds. Thank you again. Love, peace, and tranquility. Oh yeah, and remember, Sundays we do the smile sessions at 11 o'clock. So if you want to know more about that, it's only 15 minutes where we come, we center ourselves and we breathe and we have a bit of a sing-song and we do that big smile and connect energetically. Again, namaste.